guess just for starters, what ended up happening with their foot? How were you able to play through it?
I'm all good, and that's it.
Do you remember how it happened? Or?
No, that's one thing I don't know. I just felt a little discomfort, and then went from there.
Did you undergo imaging X-rays, anything like that in the back?
No.
What were you doing in the second quarter to kind of test yourself?
Testing it.
When did you think you were going to come back?
I don't know. I had a decision to make, and I made a decision.
When you came out early at the tunnel, you got those MVP chants and the standing ovation immediately. What are you trying to accomplish in that moment? What's on your mind?
Just making sure that I can move and seeing how I felt, and then just went on from there.
The guy who plays 48 minutes said he was telling you on the court to be smart. Did you have to decide there, or did you sort of choice everything up?
I think once I went on the court, once I went to go try and warm up, I knew I was going to give it a go, no matter what.
Donte, what was it like from your perspective to watch him meet the game and then watch him check back in and have the impact that he had?
I mean, he's a warrior. That's all I got. I mean, there was no doubt in our minds that he'll be back all season long, no matter what is thrown at him. Injury bug or whatever, he always bounces back. And, we knew the severity of the game and everything, so we knew everybody had confidence he was coming back.
Donte, you guys all season have had some terrible injury luck as a team.
Yeah.
And today, find out about Mitchell Robinson last night, and today, the Jalen stuff today. You guys keep saying next man up, but it would be very easy with all the injuries for just there to be like a mental breakdown. You guys just don't seem to have that at all. Why is it that the group just doesn't let up against all of that?
I think one, there's a blueprint here that Tibbs has laid out, and no matter who's on the court, everybody follows that and doesn't go outside of themselves. So no matter who's in the game, we know what we're looking to get, and any game that we play, as long as we defend and we rebound and we have low turnovers, we can win any game. And that was the mindset tonight. We hit them in the mouth, and then they came right back in the second quarter and took a lead. I don't know what we were down at halftime, but we're in the locker room like we're gonna win this game still. We got to do, we got to defend, we got to rebound, limit their second chances, and and then play our offense, not get outside of ourselves, and that's exactly what we did. So whoever we have on the court, it's the same thing.
After that Jalen leaves, are you guys kind of preparing for the possibility you might have to win this bout?
Honestly, I didn't know where he went. Be real with you, I didn't know if he needed a sub, he was tired or something. I had no idea what was going on. But in that moment, like I said, there was confidence that he's always going to come back. So you just weather the storm while he's not out there. And you go into halftime and you regroup, and whether he was going to give it a go or not in the second half, we were ready for whatever.
Did you go back and check Donte? At one point it looked like you might have.
No, I had to go to the bathroom. I ain't gonna lie. I had to go to the bathroom.
Donte, you guys have your starters outscored them 118 to 75 tonight, but their bench for the second game in a row outscored your bench. What's so challenging about your bench?
They have great players. Plain and simple, TJ's playing really well. Obi's playing really well. Shepherd can shoot the ball. They have a really good makeup of a team, and they play together and they swing the ball and really unselfish. So we'll look at the film. Obviously, you take the positives of what you said at first, and then how can we adjust the second part of what you said is how do we shut those guys off, how do we turn their water off early to make it uncomfortable for them.
Regardless of how Jalen might have been moving when he got out of the locker room for halftime, what his help was, how much does his presence just boost you guys just being out there?
I can't stand Jalen. It's like, nah. No, when he's out there, there's a level of calmness. There's a level of, we'll get the right shot every single time. And there's, the level of confidence from everybody that, we have him, on the court with us, and everybody can settle down and, play their own game.
Jalen, when you're coming back out there after halftime, is there any hesitation? Is there a play where you're like, okay, you know what, I got this, I'm good?
No.
Jalen, the last game, your teammates were teasing you with the Jordan comparisons to 54 years to Willis Reed coming out. Have you gotten some jokes on that yet?
Yeah. It already happened in the locker room. Prefer not to comment on it.
There was actually a lot of confusion when you came out and then stayed out for the rest of the half, just because you seemed to be in pretty bad discomfort earlier before you came out with something midsection. I don't know if it was your groin, what area, what was kind of affecting you then? And it looked like you bled out partly.
Oh, that part? I mean, he hit me pretty in a place where it's not really comfortable, so. But that wasn't it. But, yeah, that didn't feel too great.
Did you hear the cheers and the MVP chant when you came back after halftime?
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, this place has been nothing but special for me, so I appreciate everything they do. It was really cool to hear, but I just knew I had to get my mind in the right place to figure out how I was going to attack the second half.
During the game, your coach.
Sorry, what?
Is it hard not to get emotional in a moment like that?
Yeah, sometimes. I don't think I wasn't emotional in that moment, but there are times when the crowd is pushing you, and you feel the love and everything. So it definitely was emotional that night when they named All-Star, but I was just focused on making sure I was good to go.
I know during the game you're locked in, but I mean, are you aware of all the kind of the history that's sitting around you with Reggie courtside, and obviously a lot of Knicks alums courtside with our King, Spree, all these guys? Are you guys feeling that at all? Do you feel a little bit of the connection to kind of the history?
Having obviously the Knicks legends around, it's special, and it's really cool to see. They come out and show support, and it's not just one game. They've been to a lot of games, and they're not just sitting there drinking and having some popcorn. They're up yelling, screaming it into the game. So it's really cool to see those guys there, and we definitely appreciate it.
OG is obviously such a big part of what you guys do defensively. To lose him and find a way to win, what did it take to I guess, fill in for him, and what's it going to take if you can't go with his action?
We're just sticking together no matter what the situation is, no matter what's thrown at us, no matter what's a disadvantage for us. We're going to stick together, and that's just the thing that we always harp on for each other.
Donte, you guys were switching a lot on Halliburton in roles. You put Isaiah on Halliburton a lot. It seemed to work well. Like Miles Turner didn't get a 3 out of pick and pop all game. What were you guys doing on those plays to allow yourself to be effective?
Just communicating. Sometimes we did, sometimes we didn't. Just reading it, trying to see what Tyrese was trying to do, and then you listen to your big's call. He communicates what he wants to do, and we do it. And he did a great job. After the switch of sitting down and guarding and limiting what he wanted to get to.
Thanks, guys.